Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Sampson Lee, author of the book Bound and Gagged by the Thin Blue Line, Sexual Assault, Harassment, and the Broken System Sworn to Protect and Serve. The book is scheduled to be released in April to coincide with Sexual Assault Awareness Month. This chapter reading is entitled Saturday, December 29th, 2012, Moving Day. Saturday morning, Eric left for work around 5:20 a.m. I got up, packed boxes, and loaded my vehicle. I needed to move everything in my four-door sedan, which meant taking apart my cheap particle board desk and bookshelves with a Phillips screwdriver and an Allen key. Anything that wouldn't fit or disassemble, I had to leave. The drive was 40 miles each way, and it was in my best interest to do as many trips as possible before Eric got home 12 hours later. I didn't ask anyone for help. I didn't want to drag another person into this passive-aggressive and potentially explosive situation. At 8 o'clock, I called my new landlord, Joe, and told him I'd soon be on my way with a car full of stuff and his checks for payment. I likely woke him up, or at least preempted his morning coffee, but I needed to get on the road. "Okay," he grumbled, "I'll see you when you get here." Then I broke Eric's no contact on duty rule. I texted to let him know I was leaving. A phone call would have been my preference, but that would have been a heavier violation of his rules. Within seconds, my phone rang. "You leave, we're done. You leave, we're done. You leave, we're done." He kept saying it. "But I already told you I was leaving. You even said you'd help me pack." "No, I didn't." I opened the door, let Eric's dogs out to pee, and sat on the front step on that frigid morning. These conversations were exhausting. "Whatever, I told you I was leaving," I countered. "If you didn't believe me, that's not my problem." "I didn't think you could." Did I just hear him right? Not I didn't think you should, or I didn't think you would, but I didn't think you could. I struck back. What the hell is that supposed to mean? He wouldn't clarify. Instead, he spat, "You took my money." Only a few weeks had passed since I'd moved funds into my account from our joint one. I honestly didn't have plans to leave then. At the time, I was still a beaten-down wife, pining for ways I could change to make things better. But then the dawn of the new year gave me the perspective I needed. It was by accident that his money had become my way out. "Married people share things," I replied. "We don't share anything. I've been saying it for months." Silence. "When you give me something, you shame me for it," I continued. "You make me feel like shit on purpose so you can always have the upper hand. I'm leaving." "I give you everything," he shot back. "Never without conditions. You leave, we're done. Bye." I ended the call, let the dogs in, put peanut butter in their Kongs, enabled the house alarm, then set out for a fresh start, leaving over 230 pounds of unsorry baggage behind. The following 8 hours, I made as many trips as I could. In case Eric would somehow thwart my plan and stop the move, I strategically chose what to bring on the first trip: photographs, computer, and the basic necessities such as clothes, shoes, toiletries, and the firearm Eric gave me from his collection when I took a class and got my permit to carry. Drove to Hinckley, unloaded the car, emptied the boxes. Drove back to Eric's, filled the boxes, loaded the car. Back and forth, until I figured he'd be home from work. That night, I went to Walmart, the only place to shop in that area. I bought an inflatable air mattress, some dishes, toilet paper, and snacks. Though completely exhausted, I didn't get much sleep that first night in the new place. Maybe because it was unfamiliar, in such disarray, or maybe because I was now in Coon's territory 24/7.